Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I'm your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop, and today I'm here with another random review, which means I review a movie randomly. Yes, that's right. And this time we're headed back to 1989. So get your air guitars ready because we're checking out the cult comedy Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Two best friends and wannabe rockers, Bill and Ted, could be in a lot of trouble. They have an upcoming oral report to deliver for history class, and if they don't get a good grade on it, Ted's dad will force him to leave for military academy in Alaska, thus breaking up the two-man band, the Wild Stallions. Surprisingly, a man from the year 2688 appears in a time machine disguised as a phone booth to help Bill and Ted, as in the future the two are icons. The two teens travel back to different important times in history, getting into a number of antics and even bringing back a few historical figures back to 1988 with them as well. So what did I think of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? I thought it's an awesome comedy. It is a time-traveling film, and we do get some of the usual antics or cliches you may have seen in other movies or television shows dealing with going back in time, such as Back to the Future or Doctor Who, but still feels fresh and has a uniqueness about it. It's fun seeing the dim slackers going back to the Old West and coming across Billy the Kid and meeting Socrates in ancient Greece. I really loved when the historical figures like Abraham Lincoln come back to 1988 and discover the mall, which includes gags such as Beethoven playing a keyboard in the music store or Genghis Khan in the sports shop. There's also a very witty heist scene where Bill and Ted plot to get their new friends out of jail. It all culminates in the most radical history presentation ever. The humor is silly and may get eye rolls from certain audience members, but I found it very funny and laughed quite often. It also gives us a whimsical look at these historical figures and one of the funniest Napoleon jokes I've ever seen. The performances here are great, including Keanu Reeves as Ted Theodore Logan, the teen slacker who doesn't want to go to military school and needs to pass history class, Alex Winter as Bill S. Preston Esquire, Ted's best friend and Wild Stallions bandmate who needs to pass the class in order to save the future, George Carlin as Rufus, a man sent from the future to make sure the two teens pass their assignment, and Hal Landon Jr. as John Logan, Ted's father who's the police captain tired of his son's ways. And if you're a fan of Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, also look out for Clarence Clemens as one of the three supreme beings of the future. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is a radical ride and still holds up as a bodacious cult classic. So I'm going to give it the rating of A-List approved. That's right, it gets the A-List seal of approval. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. You can like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTrueBaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAList. Until next time, Troop out.